That's a great question. You know, I got a lot of time. I had a lot of time to think about that when I was injured, and I thought for a long time that the injury was going to take me away from the game, and I was never going to be able to play again. So I promised myself that I would use the game now, not as my identity, but as a tool to move along in life. And when that opportunity arose, serendipitously from the places that I had gone before and the people that I had met, I knew that it was the opportunity was right because it was a product of what the game had given me. And for me to turn my back towards a sign like that would just be me going back on the promise that I had made myself. So I made the decision, and when you're at a crossroads, you have to make a decision. You have to choose, commit, or quit. And I decided I'm going to go, and I'm never going to look back. And to be able to do it when I think that I've been able to give this team my best, I'd much rather do that than have an injury take it away from me.
And sticking with the game as well.
Yeah, and staying too long. You know, there's a lot of players right now without teams, you know, and that would really love to be in my position. And I'm just ready to move and to give all that I've learned and all that I've taken from this game and pass it on. I think that will fulfill me far more than any individual statistic or any individual award. You know, it's time to step aside and let someone else go and follow their dream and help them do that.
At the same time, Wes, you worked hard to come back from the knee injury.
Right.
You played every minute this year for a team that is in the playoff hunt. So, given all of that, talk to us about the counterbalance to the decision you're making.
So, a lot of people would view it as selfish, and maybe it is. I have every faith in this squad, in the players that can and will step in to my position or any position that needs filling. There are guys in this roster that could do as much or greater than what I can give, and I have. That gave me the reassurance to make the decision. I have faith in everyone in this team. I have more faith in going all in on myself and starting a new journey and a new challenge. And, you know, I like to say that the ember, the fire, the desire that I have is still bright, but it's not what it used to be. And out of respect for myself and out of respect for the game and out of respect for other players and kids, you know, who want to chase that dream, when it's not burning bright and I don't have that aspiration to get into the MLS anymore. And when it's not there, sometimes you just have to be man enough to step aside and say, hey, I'm happy with what I've done. Let's go chase another dream now, and that'll be maybe to sit in the same seat Colin's sitting in right now in the future, and we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens.
Tough to say your final goodbyes to the guys.
Yeah, you know, Footy Danso has become such a close friend of mine, and I was on the edge of tears tonight. And that guy, much like every single game, he came to me and he lifted me. Spiritually, mentally, and even physically, he picked me up off the ground. And that is just a microcosm of what this team's about. This is a family. And I hope to take every single bit of what I've learned from this group and pour it into my kids and teach them that this game is more than a game, it's about life. And when you can use this game to build interpersonal relationships and to teach kids more about life than they really learn about the game, then I think that's what being a coach is all about. So I love these guys. I love this city. I appreciate everything they've done, but it's time to head in a new direction.
Two last questions for me. Sorry.
What are you thinking about on the drive tonight to Charlotte?
Did I make the right decision? You know, I enjoy every last minute fighting with these guys, and I want to fight until the playoffs. But circumstances be as they may, you know, when opportunity calls, you have to run with it. And I've been watching a lot of Barry Sanders highlights when he talked about walking away from the game at his best, so to speak. And he just said, hey, I don't have that competitive edge anymore. I don't have that fight anymore. And I feel kind of similar. I'm always going to be a fighter in life. I play as hard as I can, but there's that fight that'll wake you up in the morning, that'll pull you out of bed, and that'll put you pounding the pavement for 6 miles and do the extra things. And, you know, it's time for me to put that energy into learning how to become a coach and learning how to communicate with players and people and into a new profession.
With you playing every minute basically this season and coming back from injury, do you feel like you're kind of going out on kind of a high point, you know, finishing strong?
You know, I would like to say that I've had an incredible career, and no matter how it would have gone, whether I was starting every minute of this campaign or I didn't get a minute, I'd like to think that if and when this or a similar opportunity would have arisen, I would have taken it. Like I said, you know, I've never been a guy who is going to wow you with unbelievable technique, but I was a guy that's going to bring it every day. And every day I was going to show up and I was going to be consistent and I was going to give you everything I had. And I just hope that, and I know that those qualities will help suit me in the next phase. Anything else?
Thanks, Wes.
Awesome, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks so
luck.
much. Huh? Thank you so much.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Tell
Appreciate
me,
it.
one more thing.
What's that?
It was reported, but exactly what are you going to do? What are you going to be doing?
So the MLS Colorado Rapids have a youth affiliate club in Carolina, in Charlotte, called the Carolina Rapids. They have a U18 and U14 academy head coach position. I'm going to fill that position. So, you know, Greg Shields coaches the U14 Castle Academy team, the U.S. Development Academy team. I'll be coaching against guys that are in the same, you know, I'll be mentioning the same name as guys like that, and that's the next challenge. You know, I've learned so much, and Charlotte's a little closer to home, easily South Carolina, 2 hours away. Puts me a little closer to family, and it puts me onto a new journey and a new path that, to be honest, I'm really excited about.
Good luck to you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it, guys. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one, guys.
Let's chain you to the. You should go to my house stay for a while. I'm opening a bar soon.
Well, I hope I get the all-you-can-drink specials at your
We won't be here, so let's go.
Hey, Wes.
Hey.
Couple words for your fans. You're not last night as a professional.
Well, I'm sorry I have to leave, but I've enjoyed every minute of it, every second, and I love you guys, and thank you so much for everything. You've embraced me like I've been here for years, so thank you so much.
Thank you.